Will Dexter be revealed to the world as the Bay Harbor Butcher? And will we see Astor and Cody again? Let's talk about it. I'm Pamela, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about some possibilities for Dexter Resurrection, which does start filming pretty much right now. I think it begins filming literally this week in January. So I imagine we are going to start getting some more news soon, some more updates, casting updates. We really don't know a lot of the casting besides obviously Michael C. Hall is confirmed. James Remar confirmed himself that he is returning as Harry Morgan. It is pretty much confirmed that Batista and Harrison will be returning. And then there are some rumors that some of the new cast will be Peter Dinklage and Gillian Anderson. But we don't know that for sure. But let's talk about a couple theories and possibilities. So what is going to happen to Dexter? As we know, he is still alive. He has been taken to the hospital and they are going to save his life and he essentially will be resurrected. So we know he's alive, but what does that mean for him? Is he somehow going to escape yet again, go on the run, start a new life somewhere else? Or is he going to be taken into custody? Maybe he will get taken into custody and escape then. Or maybe he'll just escape right from the hospital and avoid being taken into custody. Either way, Angela pretty much figured him out as the Bay Harbor Butcher and let Batista in on it. So are they going to reveal this to the world? I really want to see Batista and Dexter come face to face. It has to happen. That is what we were all hoping for in New Blood. Unfortunately, it did not happen. So that is why I have always felt like Batista has to come back for this season. And if he does, they have to give the fans what they want. They need to come face to face. But can you just imagine how devastating this will be for Batista if he finds out the truth about Dexter? I am currently rewatching the original show and Batista is just this pure of heart, innocent, good guy. And you know, when he found out about Dokes being the Bay Harbor Butcher, he was like heartbroken. And I feel like he was even closer with Dexter. They definitely knew each other longer, which we of course know now from Dexter Original Sin. Like when Dexter first started at Miami Metro, when he was 20 years old, Batista took him under his wing, took him out to, you know, drink and dance. And by the time season 1 of Dexter starts, they have known each other for 15 years at this point. And obviously Batista has spent the past several years mourning Dexter, thinking that he's dead. So now he finds out that he is alive, but is he gonna find out that he is literally the Bay Harbor Butcher? And lately I've just been thinking, what if it is revealed to the world that Dexter is the Butcher and it's all over the news? Obviously, Astor and Cody are going to find this out as well. So could we possibly see them in Dexter Resurrection? I think we should. If it does come out that he's the Butcher, I think we should see Astor and Cody again. And they'll probably think that Dexter is the one who actually killed Rita. Like not just that he's like sort of responsible for it, but that he actually did the killing. It definitely would be interesting to see a grown-up Astor and Cody. I looked it up and the actress who plays Astor, she's pushing 30 years old. She is like 27. So it would honestly be so crazy to see them interact with Dexter again. This time, knowing that he's a serial killer and kind of blaming him for actually doing the killing Rita. And if we get Harrison back, it would be cool to see them all interact with each other. They are siblings after all. Now it is rumored that Dexter Resurrection will be taking place in New York City. This still is not technically confirmed, but Scott Reynolds was scouting some locations in New York City. He tweeted about it. And according to this article I saw on DexterDaily.com, they are filming some stuff in Yonkers, New York. So will we see Dexter in New York City? Is he going to be living under another alias? Or is he going to somehow walk free? Like maybe they don't have enough evidence to really pin him as the Butcher. I do imagine that he will get away at least for a little bit and then eventually one day down the road finally get caught. Something I've talked about on the channel before is maybe he will work for the FBI, helping them catch other serial killers. Maybe that is how he'll be able to like avoid the death penalty. Maybe he will somehow work with the FBI to catch other serial killers because he knows how their brains work, which I think would come full circle, still catching serial killers, but not killing them anymore. I do think Dexter will eventually get caught one day, but probably not right away because they have said that they do expect Resurrection to be multiple seasons this time around. So I think to have Dexter get caught right away would be kind of boring. I do think we need to see him kind of on the run for a little bit, but I do think he'll eventually get caught. And will he eventually get the death penalty? Or like I said, will he be able to avoid it by working with the FBI? Honestly, as much as I love Dexter, and I do think that he deserves to live a happy life, a part of me does want to see the show end with him getting the death penalty. Like, it'll be sad to see, but I definitely want to feel something at the end of the show, whenever that is. Could be 3 seasons down the road, could be 5 seasons, I don't know. I do feel like 3 seasons is a good amount for this new show and to finally wrap up Dexter's ending and give him a satisfying ending. For me, I do kind of want to see him get the death penalty. That might surprise some people. Like, how could you want to see Dexter die in the end? I don't know. I just think it could be a very satisfying ending to see it come to that. At that point, what is Dexter, like 50 years old? By the time the show ends, he'll probably be a little bit older than that, his mid-50s. He started killing at 20. That gives him 35 long years of killing and doing what he loves, and maybe it should end with him getting the death penalty. I also wonder if we will see Muka and Quinn. I would love it if we could. I think it was the last episode of New Blood, when Batista is on his computer, we see that he has emails from Quinn asking him if he'll be attending Masuka's bachelor party. So, they're all still in the picture, possibly still working at Miami Metro together, but they're all at least still friendly. So I would love to see the return of Muka and Quinn. I think Desmond Harrington, who plays Quinn, he has posted things to his story about the fact that the show's coming back. He didn't say anything like, I'm returning as well, but people have speculated that we might see Quinn again just because he has posted about the new show on his Instagram. Could we possibly see Lumen again, played by Julia Stiles? It's always a possibility. I don't think it's necessary to the story. Like, we don't really have to see her again, but she is one of the few people living on this earth that knows Dexter's true identity and that he is a serial killer. So it could definitely be interesting to see her again, especially if he is outed to the world. I mean, Julia Stiles is still acting. She was just in the Orphan prequel a couple of years ago. So I think we definitely could see her return to Dexter. But that is it for today. Just wanted to throw some ideas out there. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. What do you think will happen to Dexter? Will he be outed to the world as the Butcher? Could we see Astor and Cody again? That is like the #1 thing that I have been wondering about. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Turn on all notifications so that you don't miss out on future Dexter posts. You can definitely expect a lot more Dexter content coming your way. In fact, I did just put out a couple of theories in the past week, so if you haven't seen those yet, definitely check them out and leave a comment over on those videos and let me know your thoughts. But thank you so much for tuning into another video, and I will see you guys next time.